Well, I did something I didn't really even want to do. I went by How at the end of the day today. I also went by Goodwill. I had a lot of time after work to go thrifting today. And what I did was I bought a china set, or like plateware set basically. All of those boxes, like, it's all the same set. And single pieces alone are selling for like $10+ on eBay, and I have no idea how many pieces there are, but there's a lot. And I just don't really like doing stuff like this because I don't like breakables, but I bought them all for 60 bucks, and so it's an investment, I guess. We'll see what I get out of them. I'll go over my Goodwill finds later today. What I'm about to meet a Facebook Marketplace buyer. There's 2 of the golf cases in the back of my truck right now. I have a buyer that's interested in buying one, but he wasn't sure which brand he wanted. And since I have multiple in stock right now, I brought them, just thought I'd bring them both and let him choose. The buyer was there when I showed up. The trick to not getting stood up on Facebook Marketplace is double confirming with the buyer. I haven't been stood up, I think, in months, because I always tell them I'm gonna confirm with them, and then like an hour or maybe 2 to 3 hours before I'm supposed to meet them, I confirm again that we're gonna meet, and then if they respond back, you know, yes and everything, then it's a go. And that's worked really well because I don't want to waste my time driving to not sell anything. He went with the SKB hard golf case. I had $5 into that one, and I got 50 bucks for it. So I was a little concerned after I picked up 3 of them and listed them on like Saturday or Sunday. And on Facebook, they had gotten very few views. I think partly just because the picture is not super interesting to look at. Like when you're scrolling, people that aren't looking for that probably not going to click on just a big, you know, case that's just boring to look at. But I think that people are probably searching those out, and so then, you know, they find my listing and everything. I think that's probably how they've sold in the past. So I think this is my 3rd one to sell, and I've gotten $50 for all of them, so I'm not afraid to price them at 50, and I probably won't come down from that price, because when you've done that 3 times, you kind of know that's a good going rate for them. They can be a couple $100 new, so I think it's fair. And so I still have the golf guard case, returned home with it. So I have 2 left in inventory. I forgot to make a video yesterday that I paid my mom, some contract labor, $34.25 for 82 minutes of work. So that's from yesterday, which is September 23rd. And it's Tuesday night, and I've had another really strong sales day with combined Facebook Marketplace, Amazon book sale, and eBay. I am doing some of my eBay shipping. I think I had 4 things paid for today that I'm getting ready to ship out. I do have some exciting news. I got around to listing some of the vintage shirts that I got at that garage sale of a airplane mechanic, and he had a lot of vintage airplane shirts. One shirt in particular had sold once in the last 3 months for $80. And there are none currently listed. I didn't know exactly how to price mine because I thought, what if I could get more than that? Again, I don't want to shortchange it just because it is a really obviously rare shirt that's highly valuable. So the auction is ending tonight in less than half an hour. The auction was sitting at about $42 for most of the day today, and another bid just came in, bumping it up to $63. And I had $1 into this shirt, so again, I'm really excited. Okay, so as far as what I sold on eBay today, I sold the Vera Bradley duffel bag, or weekender bag, whatever you want to call it. I had $3 into this. I picked it up at an estate sale. Got to give it to my mom, my great assistant. She saw this again and pointed it out while I was like looking at old books that weren't worth very much. So it's really kind of fun when you're you're going to garage sales and estate sales as a team, basically. Just double the set of eyes, and she's really good at finding stuff, so props to her on this one. So I had it listed at 50. It wasn't really moving. I started sending in best offer. I think I know I sold it for $35. I can't remember if that's an offer I sent to somebody or they sent to me. But either way, $35 was shipping on top. I only had $3 invested, so a nice profit. I head out to QT to do another Facebook Marketplace sale. These Nike skateboard shoes. Just got these listed last night, I think, on eBay and Marketplace. Honestly, I think that I probably sell as many shoes on Marketplace as I do on eBay, which is surprising. No fees involved. And $20 is kind of the nice, the range that people want to pay on there. I only had 5 invested in these, so quadrupling my money without paying any fees. And like I said, just half mile from my house. So the auction for the vintage shirt just ended, and my phone started dinging a lot. I was out running errands, and I was like, oh man, I wish I was sitting at my phone just watching it go up, I guess. But I was going to clarify, the shirt that is up for auction for so much money, it wasn't an airplane shirt. The guy, I think, might have been in Vietnam, and so it was a like 1970s vintage Vietnam shirt. Anyway, I'm going to show a little snapshot of the picture of the shirt. So I guess it's a bolo. If you ever see this shirt, for sure, pick it up. I bought it for a single dollar at a garage sale. It sold for $93. Haven't been paid yet, but I'm guessing whoever bid $93 on it is going to pay, just because they obviously really want it pretty badly. So let me show you a picture of that shirt. So I guess that's what a $93 1970 t-shirt looks like. And this is the garage sale where the guy was giving me a really hard time for... I guess what frustrated me about it is he was acting like I was an idiot for looking up the shirts. And anyway, it paid off because I made a really good investment. This is also the one where I sold some model airplanes from that garage sale. That was a really good one, and I'm still kind of reaping the benefits from that one. So all in all, it's been a good evening, good sales day again. More sales for today. The first is an Amazon sale, Grammar and Comp Work Text 3 Teacher Key. I think I got $17.14 for this one, and if I'm not mistaken, this is an identical book sale to the one that I had over the weekend. $5 into this book. Amazon takes a pretty big chunk of that, but I think if I remember right, I think I came out with $12 to reinvest, had 5 into it, so somewhere around like a $7 profit. Set of 4 treasures in needlework, like a cross-stitch magazine. I bought a big lot, probably like over 100, I'm thinking, magazines. I bought the whole lot for 15 bucks. One by itself sold for $35. So at this point, everything's pure profit. And they're selling actually really fast, faster than I expected. So whenever I'm out, especially kind of, I'm guessing like estate sales maybe, I don't know, I am for sure keeping an eye out for these. I already found some more, but in not near the condition these are in. What makes this lot special is they were in binders, and it was probably close to like 10 different brands of magazines, like all different, cover names or whatever, and then multiple volumes and issues in each brand. So they were already organized when I bought them. I literally just had to lay them out, take pictures, ready to go. And they had been in those binders for almost 3 decades, and so the condition was excellent. So, but it's definitely a bolo. Cross-stitch magazines, there's buyers out there for sure. This one's probably too heavy to hold up as seeing that they're magazines without bending them. Another lot of cross-stitch magazines. There's 13 in this lot, and the brand on this one is Needlewords. This is cool because man, look at how the condition of this one. This is the very first volume. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I'm thinking of a different one. But check out the condition of how nice that one's in. Volume 3, number 1. Let's see what year that one's from. Oh, it's going to be hard. Hold on, let me go to a different one. There we go. 1986 on that one. So, you can see, awesome condition. These went for $15 with shipping on top. And there's 13 of them, so pretty good, over $1 each on these. I don't think I made a video for it, but the World War II medal only sold for $5 at auction. Paid like 90 cents in fees, so $4.10 to reinvest. And I had, let's see, 20 some cents or something like that in that item. A lot of time to go thrifting today, and I really spent some money. I went to Goodwill. Here's what I got from Goodwill. These are some Joseph, I don't even know how you say it, about or something like that. Anyway, what I was going to say about the Goodwill I go to, I don't go to the one right by my house. I go to one way out east, kind of the middle of nowhere. For some reason, they put all the fancy stuff out there. Really nice shoes that have, you can see this shoe. To me, that is in There is some wear in the shoe because you can tell by the heel there's just like a tiny bit where someone was striking on the outside of their heel, but really nice condition on these. They're $5.99. Next are these Cole Haan patent leather women's shoes. I looked them up. They're selling pretty well on eBay, and they are, you can see when they have a white bottom and they have that little dirt basically or marking, they haven't been worn too much, and these are $5.99 as well. Next are these Echo golf shoes. These are really big, but I do believe they're women's. And check the bottom of these out. I mean, that is basically a brand new shoe. They were expensive. They are $14.99, but I mean, I really just feel like that person, these have maybe just been worn like inside the house or something, because maybe a little bit of wear on the top, but overall condition, you just don't find much better than that used. Okay, next, it's Halloween season, so naturally, this was in the Halloween section. This is actually, it is a brand called Save Face, and it's kind of like a paintball, or this particular one is like a paintball or airsoft mask, going for fairly good money, $4 on that one. And next, I don't like doing video games, but I still scan them. This one is actually selling for like maybe 15 bucks profit. I got this for $4. Next is this belt buckle, Spitfire wheels. I paid $3 for it. Last buy from Goodwill today. I definitely paid up for it. I paid 15 bucks for it. Again, it was in the Halloween section, like a costume. This isn't a costume. This is a really vintage, like Western wear shirt, and I'm not sure what's going on with this like flap here. It comes undone, and then there's just a shirt. So obviously it's to protect something. But check out that brand. It's pretty old. I looked it up. Some of these shirts from this brand can go for over a couple $100 in vintage condition. This one, there's only one listed that has a special like guard protector flap on it, and it's up for auction right now, and it's a women's version. I think this is probably a men's based on the shape of it, and it's going for probably like 20 to 30. And so I figured, since there's no men's listed and just that so much of their other stuff goes for money, that I should just take a chance on it and at least get my money back. Condition's pretty good. There's like a little snag right here, not too bad. I don't know, it's just so weird I had to try it. For this reason why I was drawn to this shirt, check out those pearl snaps. If you're from Oklahoma, there's got to be a little part of everybody that just loves a good pearl snap. Jason Boland that said cheap bourbon whiskey and pearl snap shirts are just two things that stay the same. Jason Boland's awesome. Here is my How haul. It's probably not saying it right, Fatzel Graf dinnerware, the folk art edition. I paid 60 bucks. You're thinking that's crazy for just that, but wait. Whoa, look at all that. That huge bowl. Okay, I paid 60 total for everything. The huge bowl right here is listed at 60 right now. There haven't been any solds of this particular bowl, but the people that have them listed is at 60. This style is selling through really well, actually. And I made my decision. It was really late in the day at how I got there right at the end. I made my decision just based off these butter dishes. They were going for $9 to $15 with shipping on top, and they wanted 70 for the whole thing. I offered 50, and then he said 60. Well, these are two pieces that will make probably 20 bucks out of this whole entire collection. So, and I've marked, you can see it, there's like that green sticker means there's an issue with it. So definitely some of the pieces have a few issues, but overall, I think that we're going to make some money on this lot of dinnerware because it's selling pretty well.